it really means to live life golden. Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, 'cause we're golden.
This video is brought to you by Smugglers Run Gaming, growing and organizing competitive gaming communities. Check them out at facebook.com at Smugglers Run Gaming. At tonight's Monday Night Dice event, we're going to be using Sideboard, so I wanted to take a quick second to go over the strategy of how we're approaching this. Everyone tonight came with 36 cards in their deck. At the beginning of each round, after seeing your opponent's team and battlefield, you have 2 minutes to go through your deck and select 6 cards with which to remove. This brings it down to a 30-card legal deck, which then you use for that round. At the end of that round, obviously, you put your cards back in, and then you repeat the process for the next round. So we'll see how this goes tonight. Note that you may see players playing with different cards than they were in previous rounds. So that is how we're doing it. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dice Commando. This is round 3 of 4 of our Monday Night Dice Sideboard event. On our left we have Andrew, who we saw last round with his Rex Finn Mono red deck. And on our right we have Jeff, who actually won last week's tournament with his Kylo 2 Pryce deck. So as you can imagine, Andrew's under a fair amount of pressure here with his mono deck. Alright, so it looks like on the roll-off Andrew won, elected to use Docking Bay again, which seems like a smart choice against Jeff's Jeff's Emperor's Throne Room. Jeff will put his shields. Looks like he's going to put 1 on each. And it's Andrew's action, and let's get started. So Andrew's going to be holding on to his gray cards like it's his job. He drops the Rex Blaster for 2 onto Finn. He does own the battlefield, so he'll be able to roll in all at one time. Play goes to Jeff. Now of note tonight was that there's a special bounty offered for not playing Snoke and or Yoda. So that's why we're seeing a lot of the non-meta style decks. So Jeff plays Lightsaber Pull. Highly likely he's going to pull a crossguard. Yep, exactly what he pulls. So he pulls the crossguard. He's going to hit somebody for 1, probably Finn. Andrew waves the cut, trusts Jeff implicitly. Okay, so we come in. Rex rolls a 1 gun. We've got the +2 on Finn, the +2 on Rex's Blaster, and a 1 money on Finn, and a 1 money on Rex. So there's 5 showing, but I'm sure Jeff has something with which to mess with dice. However, the length of his pause would indicate otherwise. So maybe he doesn't have anything to control this opening round. Oh, here he does. Oh, okay, he pays. Oh, does net 2 to Pryce. Pryce takes 3 for best defense. He pays 1, removes both the Rex dice. Finn only has 1 black gun side, so Andrew's probably pitching to reroll probably everything here. Okay, so he pitches Honor Guard, which he can recycle in the future. He gets a blank, and a +2, so not a good start by Andrew. Okay, Pryce comes in. She rolls $1 and a discard. Andrew's surely going to pitch a reroll again here. Okay, oh, pitches a first aid. That stinks, but he doesn't have any money. So there's a Finn special, which will actually negate that upcoming crossguard. And he does have a 2 on Finn, 2 gun on Finn. Okay, Jeff logistics and takes his 2, so now he can pay for his crossguard because he has $3. 2 goes into Kylo, take a net 1 with the shields. Now you got to blast Kylo off the table because you're going to keep taking 2 a turn. He pays 2, there's the crossguard. Puts it into, he wants to go for Finn, makes sense, and then he'll Finn it right back at him. So Kylo takes the 1 and Finn heals the 1 as per the Finn special. Finn special says move 1 damage from 1 card to another card in play. doesn't have to be a character. Alright, Kylo comes in. Jeff's going to call, shockingly red. Alright, and he gets a gray card. So Andrew's going to be holding on to those gray cards all game. Okay, Andrew claims, recycles his honor guard, zombie guard, for those of you who listen to the Jedi Trials. Alright, Jeff pitches a reroll a lot. And there's a bunch of damage, because he's going to be able to use that Pryce as a focus. Right, he can't resolve for 1 because he doesn't, or resolve for +1 because he does not own the battlefield. But he can at least focus, and he's going to be able to hit for 5 because he's got the money to pay for it. So Finn's going to take 5. And that should be it for this round. Yep, he's readying. Alright, so Andrew's got at least 1 gray card in his hand. The zombie guard will help for something. As long as Andrew can stay in front of Jeff, he can apply maybe enough pressure. Ooh, he actually plays a gray card. Must have been the only one he had. Oh, so yeah, realized he didn't yet grab his gray die. So there he rolls in. So he gets another Finn special. He gets a 3 indirect on Finn, a 2 for 1, and a 2 on the Rex Blaster, and then Rex comes in with a double blank. Feel your anger is looking real good right now, which Jeff is probably playing. So Andrew can't pay for the 2 for 1, but he can certainly deal the Rex special and Emmy's pitch and reroll anyway, so he'll pitch and reroll the Rex die and the holdout. He'll keep that black die on the table. Alright, so he's going to doubt the Finn 3, and he gets the +2. That was a good doubt. Dice go away, or die goes away. So he's going to pitch Wingman, which he doesn't need anymore with Rex, to reroll. He gets $1 on the holdout, a focus on Rex, and a 2 indirect on Rex. So the ballsy move by Andrew here would be to actually flip into the 3. Well, I guess he wouldn't do that because he can flip the holdout to the +2. Right, so Force Illusion for 1. Right, 2 indirect as per Rex. That'll probably both go on Pryce, I would assume. 1 goes on Pryce, 1 goes on Kylo. Just still hasn't rolled in yet. Alright, here's Pryce. Pryce rolls in with double discard. That'll match Andrew's Rex double blank earlier. Actually, the double discard's not horrible. So he's pitching to reroll before he focuses. Actually, he actually pitched to reroll the focus. Looks like he did that. He screwed up the camera focus. Give it a second to autofocus. All you can see is a bunch of glare up in the left corner. And he's trying to get it to focus. There we go. Alright, Jeff has not yet taken an action. We haven't missed anything. He's pitching to reroll. Doesn't want those 2 blanks. Gets a 2 melee and a discard. Andrew's probably wishing he hadn't done the crash landing, but he hits for 3. So, but he hits for a 2 and a 1. So Jeff takes 1, 2 on the Force Illusion, loses another Force Illusion, then takes 1 more on Kylo. Alright, Andrew takes 2 from the melee on Pryce, moves 1 damage off of Finn onto Kylo. Kylo's now at 5. Finn is at 6. Andrew has 2 cards remaining. Comes Kylo. Andrew's holding on to his gray cards. We saw him play the holdout, but there's another holdout. So, no damage. He honor guards the 2 on Kylo. He's going to be able to claim and recycle that honor guard. Right, discard. Discards the hidden. Yep, so Andrew had 2 gray cards in his hand. That's what he was doing. He was holding on to all his gray cards to try to save it. So he takes $1 on Rex. He's probably going to lose that dollar on the Kylo disrupt, but that's actually a fair trade to not have Kylo hit him for damage. Jeff is going to disrupt. Andrew will claim then. Jeff will take that shield as well. If he wasn't going to pitch the reroll for it all, he won't pitch the reroll for anything. Alright, so Kylo has 5 damage and a shield, so Kylo has 7 remaining. Pryce has 7 remaining. Andrew has a fair number of guns, only one of them redeploys. And Finn has 5 damage remaining. But now we know that Andrew's lost a bunch of his gray cards, so he's getting into starting to take damage to the face territory. Okay, but Andrew has opening move. About time for a hit and run here. Evidently doesn't have it. Okay, so he's indicating that he is going to roll in Rex. So he rolls in everybody here. He was probably thinking maybe not to because of the redeploy. But he rolls in with a gun on Rex, a blank on Rex, a 3 indirect on Finn, $1 on the holdout, $1 on Rex, and then a +2 gun on Finn. We know that Jeff is out of Force Illusions, so there's 6 damage showing, 3 direct and 3 indirect. It looks like a hidden motive in his hand, so he's going to motive the Rex die, which comes in as an indirect, actually $1, sorry. So 3 indirect, so Jeff takes off the shield and puts 1 into each. So Kylo took 2, 1 net with the shield, and then Pryce took 1. Is now Jeff's action. He's going to pay 1, 2 for another crossguard, put 1 more into Finn. Okay, Andrew pitches an honor guard to reroll because he can just recycle it. So there's a black side. So there's 4 showing on Kylo. And a 2 indirect on Rex. Alright, he rolls in Pryce, so Kylo's going to take 4. Kylo goes to 10, which means Pryce is going to have to take probably all 2 of that indirect. The question is, does Andrew get ballsy and reroll? Alright, so here comes Kylo. Andrew has 3 cards in hand. Jeff pulled the holdout again. It's all about those grays. At that point, we've seen a hit-in and a holdout, so the most Andrew can have in his hand that we would think of would be probably 2 grays right now. Okay, so it is Andrew's action. He cannot remove the special with the zombie guard. So he hits for 2 indirect. That was a mistake because Jeff can actually pay for that 2, which he probably will right now. So Pryce takes them both. Pryce goes to 6. Oh, he's going to special, put 2 into Finn. Actually, may as well take this. Oh, planetary for 2. Oh, Andrew wants to claim and get the damage ahead. Fair enough. So he's basically willing to trade Finn's life right now for getting the claim and the 2 damage. That's a very aggressive move. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, so Finn's dead. The holdout redeploys. Andrew has claimed. Or sorry, Andrew will claim here. Because why wouldn't he? Now with that out, Jeff, yeah, so he claims he's going to deal 2 indirect. They'll have to both go on Pryce. He puts another zombie guard into play. So Jeff has 4 health remaining. Okay, so he takes $1 on Pryce. He's going to pitch to reroll. And there's some damage. There's 2 damage on the crossguard, which he deals immediately. And does he pitch to reroll again is the question. I would think you would here, right? I can see the argument for trying to get that holdout out of his hand and just be done with the gray cards, but is it worth 2 damage? Oh, so nice play. So he overwrites for the Ancient, and he's going to bury the Ancient and heal for 2. Oh, now Andrew's in a rough spot. Okay, so Kylo goes to 8, so Kylo has 4 remaining. Pryce has 2 remaining, so it's 6-7 right now. Andrew has 7 health remaining. Jeff has 6 health remaining. Okay, Jeff pitches a card. He gets the retreat. It's probably not what Andrew wanted to see. However, he's probably wanting to claim, though, to deal the 2 indirect. So let's see how this goes down. Andrew's probably going to just pitch like crazy for a hit and run at this point. Okay, so we go to the next round. Jeff will have $4. Andrew has $2. So this is basically do or die for Andrew right now. He wants to try to put in damage and then somehow get out. No hit and run. Okay, so he hiddens. That's his last gray card. Or last standard gray card anyway. Alright, so he rolls the gun, the 2 for 1, which you can't pay for, but he does roll a focus, and then there's a blank on the hidden. Jeff has $4. This is pretty close to a rise again. Andrew does have the 2 zombie guards to help mitigate here, though. So it is Jeff's action. Andrew did not have the hit and run. Andrew's going to take 2 if Kylo activates. What's Jeff going to do here? Okay, he pays 1 to overwrite the crossguard with the dagger. That's a pretty good card. That allow Andrew to focus, though. Doesn't. He pitches a reroll, which is fine. So he gets a 1 gun on the hidden, and then a money on the holdout, and he still has the focus on Rex. So the reason he pitched a reroll was he couldn't resolve. The 2 for 1 was effectively a blank, and he didn't want what he had on the hidden. So with both die, it actually just made sense at that point to pitch reroll. Plus, he gets the advantage of trying to drop a red card if he does actually have still grays in his hand. Okay, Jeff drops a 4 speed. That's an interesting choice. That allows Andrew to hit for 2, but if Jeff doesn't have mitigation, then that is what it is. So that's 2 into Pryce, and that's a dead Pryce. Unless I'm missing something. Pryce should be dead right now. Yep, there we go. Yep, it's 1 and 1 for a total of 2 to put Pryce down. So Kylo can do a max of 7 damage here. And I misspoke earlier. Andrew does not have 7. He only has 2 on Rex, which means he can take 9. So even if Kylo maxes out right now, oh yeah, he'd hit for 2. So he did get a red, which I'm sure he called. So Rex will go to 4. Okay, but there's a zombie guard to remove 1. So now Jeff is outside of lethal. Andrew can claim for 2. And then claim for 2, right? Oh, but there Jeff takes a shield. Smart move, Jeff. Alright, so Andrew's going to claim and just do the 2 as opposed to trying to focus it out. It's interesting because now he could have zombie guarded, but then he wouldn't have been able to maintain tempo. So I see what he's doing. Okay, so Jeff pitches to reroll. He's got an isolation in hand. It seems worth pitching to reroll for the 50% damage, but he just deals the 1 to Rex. That dagger has a 2, a 2, and a +3. So when Andrew claims, he deals a 2 indirect, and then he recycles his zombie guard. Then he takes the 1 from Kylo. So Rex has 6 health remaining. Kylo has 3 health remaining. It seems worth a pitch to reroll here, I would think, to try to get... I mean, at this point, without Kylo on the table, it's only 33%, but it seems worth a pitch to reroll. But he actually plays the heirloom instead. Doesn't mean he's not... Nope, and he passes. So he doesn't want to get rid of that isolation, which is fair. Okay, so a hit and run here can in the game. Andrew only needs 1 damage before he claims. So Jeff's in a pretty tight spot here. However, Andrew is effectively at 7 because we know he's out of gray cards. Okay, so Rex comes in, rolls a bunch of nothing. There's a blank, a blank, a money, and a money. There's the Feel Your Anger. So he's going to remove Jeff's call. Probably remove both the Rex die, right? Seems like the smart play. Jeff's thinking it over. He knows he's in trouble here. But this is not over yet. Okay, yep, both the Rex die go away. Andrew does this, drops a second planetary, and now it's over. All Andrew has to do is claim and deal 4. Right, so Jeff's going to roll in Kylo. He's going to pick. He's going to hit red. Rex is going to go to 7. But Andrew's going to claim and deal 4. And that is it. All right, so that's the end of round 3. Andrew takes it. Join us back very quickly for round 4, the final round of the night. Thank you.